everyone, just coming on really quickly. I know it's Saturday and I don't want to really take up much of your time, but I hope you're going to have a lovely weekend. I've got my grandbabies coming down this afternoon, so I can't wait for that. I didn't see them last week as I was a bit poorly, so yeah. I just wanted to come on. I've got my cup of tea here because it's only my second one this morning and I need the caffeine. So I'm coming on. I'm going to do a card in a minute, so hang fire just for 5 minutes. A lovely lady that I've recently become friends with, and we email, you know, backwards and forwards and whatnot. And I've now just added her to my Facebook because I keep my Facebook private. You have to request to join my Facebook for reasons I don't want to go into anyway. So anyway, she said to me, watch out for your postie this week. She was very naughty, and I said, right, okay. Thank you very much, but you really didn't have to, sort of thing. And she said, no, she'd have seen something, she said, and I really couldn't walk past it. So yesterday when I eventually got home, bit upset and whatnot, and really needed, you know, someone to lift me up, sort of thing. Anyway, the postman come and he delivered a parcel, and I knew straight away who it was off. And anyway, when I first opened it, there was this card. She is naughty, but I like her sense of humour. And it's a excuse me, I've just took my medication, so a bit nauseous. It's a woman standing on a set of bathroom scales and says, just when did my hourglass figure run into extra time? And I love it because it's got blonde hair. I think mine ran into extra time. So then I turned over and there was this one. And it says, people who don't know me think I'm quiet. People who do wish I was. So I think this lady knows me too well. I'm not going to open it up. There is a message in there. So I think she knows me too well. But I absolutely love that. And it did give me a giggle. And, it, you know, it did lift my mood and all. So I was absolutely made up. If she did just send the card, I would have been happy enough. You know, just a little giggle between friends. Then there was a package. And I'll show you how the package was. I had to open it to take it out. There was a package and it was in this box and it had this little cover over it, so that I couldn't really see without taking it out of the box what was in it. Anyway, this was what she'd seen and she couldn't walk past. It's a lovely little dream catcher. And she said it just had my name all over it. Just reminded me of her. Just reminded her of me. Oh, see my medication. So yeah. So I've put it on my scissors and I'm going to use it as a scissor charm. So that being said, thank you very, very much. You, as I said to you in the email, you really didn't have to, you know, but thank you ever so much, and it did lift me yesterday, which was a blessing. So let's get on and we'll do our card. So if you hear rattling or jingling, that's what it is. Now, I'm going to do this card, but you're going to think, oh Mel, you know, how can you turn that into a Christmas card? Well, I'm going to. In the main catalogue, I don't know whether you've seen them. These are called delicate lace edgelets, and I'm absolutely made up with them, because the punches that we got, the edgelet punches that we got, actually cut the whole thing out of the paper. These don't. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean. I've used this, the centre one, okay, and that's what it does. It doesn't cut the whole thing off the paper, if you know what I mean. And I've done it again, using it both ways. So I'm absolutely made up with them. And you know, flicking through the catalogue, you wouldn't really notice them unless you specifically went to where all the dies were. The cotton dies. Because I've been through that catalogue back to front God knows how many times. And it was only the other day that I actually spotted them, and I thought, I wonder. So you get 3 of them. And you can see there's no cutting edge on the edge of them. They are just edgelets. So I'm absolutely made up with them, blown away. So if you're looking for them, go to where all the dies are at the back of the catalogue. That's where you'll find them. So what I've done is I have made a pocket, and I'll tell you how big this is now. Okay, it measures 5.5 inches wide. You can't even see that. Okay, and got a big wood pigeon in the garden. And it measures 9 3/4 long. So you're going to score it in the middle, and you're going to fold it up the way. So that we're creating a pocket, if you like. And this is going to go in our pocket, and just the top of it is going to stick out. Okay. So just the top of that is going to stick out. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your really strong sticky tape, and I've got mine here, and all you're going to do, I'm looking for my circle punch. Hang fire a minute. I'll use the blue one. Okay, so this is going to be my front. Okay, so I'm just going to put, you don't have to, it just lets people know. I want to make sure I get that fairly central. Okay, and that's all I've done, just cut a little. It just lets people know, you know, pull up. So now we're going to put our sticky strip. And this is the reason why I measured this to this width, because I knew I was going to put sticky strip. Where's my non-stick? There you go. And you want this right on the very edge. And I'll just give that a burnish for now, although I'm not going to stick it yet. Okay, so that's the inside of our card. Just give that another burnish down. So we're going to work on the front of our card, and I'm going to use this one. I've got things falling over. I'm going to use this stamp set. I do have the matching dies. If you buy the matching dies, which I've not brought in with me, you will save 10%. But I absolutely love this bauble. Absolutely love it. So we're going to be using this, and I'm going to have it sort of to the side. Okay, and what sentence can I use? A sentiment. Deck the halls, I think we'll use. And we're going to put that down there, sort of thing. Okay, but I'm going to heat emboss them. So I'm just putting that out the way. I need me blocks. Sorry. I don't know whether that'd fit on that D block actually. Let me have a little try. Oh well, it'll fit on your D block. Just. Yeah, it'll fit on your D block. Just about. And I want that one. So we're going to use our emboss buddy. And don't worry if this leaves a powdered residue. You can wipe it off with a baby wipe. I just keep my embossing buddy in the bag that it came with, so. And we're going to use our Versamark, sorry. And we're going to ink. Well, it's not ink, I don't know what it is they use on it, but whatever it is, we're going to use that. Make sure you get it all. And as I say, I'm going to come over a little bit. Just there. Now you should be able to see this on this card. With it being rich razzleberry. Can you see that? Isn't that just a gorgeous, gorgeous, like oldie worldy bauble. And I'm going to be using the bronze or copper, whatever you want to call it, embossing powder. And again, I keep mine in this tub. It's just easier for me. And as soon as I seen this bauble, I thought I've got to do something really special with that. So that's why I choose to heat emboss it. Now I'm going to put my heat tool on. So if you've got me on loud, turn me down. Just let me heat up. Isn't that just gorgeous? I just think that is just gorgeous. Just reminds me of ones that my mum had at home. So now we need our sentiment. And again, I am going to heat emboss it. So I'm just going to move that out the way for the minute. And I've brought some rich razzleberry and some Whisper White in with me. So, where's the sentiment gone? So I'm using the Deck the Halls on the front. Okay, and I'm going to do something that I would normally never ever do. And I'm going to use it on the Whisper White, the copper embossing powder. And I would normally never use a warm colour on a cold background, but hang on, I've not dabbed it. This just gets rid of any greasy residue off the paper so that your embossing is, you know, you don't get bits of it everywhere. Just move that out the way, bring back my embossing powder. Okay, and put my heat tool back on. So I'm going to punch us, don't even know if that'll fit, hope that's dry, just fits. Okay, so I'm going to punch that out, move that out my road, punch this out. Okay, and what I want to do as well is I want to use some of the little snowflake stars. I don't know what they are, these little things here. And I am going to heat emboss them as well. Getting a little block. This is B block. And I just want to scatter them. So we're just going to scatter them here, there and everywhere. I'm going to go in with the embossing powder. Got a couple of little patches there. The embossing powder's gone on that I didn't want it on, but hey ho. So the heat tool's going back on again. Okay, so we're going to start building our card now. Just flatten that back out again. So we're going to take the back off our sticky tape, sticky strip. Okay, so now for our sentiment, and what I'm going to do is the piece that I'm putting on the back, I'm just going to cut this in half. She says she probably won't get it straight, but we're giving it a go. I needed my long scissors, but hey ho. Okay, so that's going to go on there. I'm going to leave a gap in the middle of it, and then we're going to put this on so that surrounds it, if you know what I mean. So we need our dimensionals, we need our pokey tool. Do you know, I'm going to leave that out for now. Put one on there, one on that end, same on there. Just stab them in the middle. What I want to do is just line this up so that it just gives us a little border around it. Okay. And again with this one. Okay, so that's just give us our little border around that. Then I'm going to pop it up . just going to put that there. Okay, I am going to take some white ribbon. Where's my white ribbon? I'll use this one. I'm trying to look, I didn't really want to use I've got this ribbon, I'll use this white one. Just make sure it still ties in. Well, I don't know where that bow was thinking of going. That will do us. It does get painful watching me do bows because I just can't do them for toffee. I'm just gonna, that actually looks a bit wide, don't you think? Let's have another go. Sorry. Oh, flip. There's the end of you. Sorry, but that just looked a bit wide. That's better. That's well better. So we'll stick it on with a glue dot. Okay, so that's the front of our card done. Now we're going to come to the inside. Get off! We're going to come to the inside of our card now. And what I want to do is, I'm going to layer this on top of that one, but I want the bottom one to go on the bottom of the card. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to use my intricate glue, and again, you don't have to press this glue, just wait for it to free flow. Otherwise it will just blotch out everywhere, and all I do is just move it about a bit. Okay, so I'm going to just lay this on top, line it up. Give it a squash. Okay, and then I'm going to, I should have glued both of them when I had hold of it, never mind. Glue that down there. Now you'll notice I've got overhangs, so I'm just going to snip them off. Okay. Get them out the road. Put my lid back on this because it does, this has a needle, like a needle sort of thing in the lid, because it does dry up. And I haven't got my glasses on, so it's like trying to thread a 7 needle. There we go. So we've got that so far. Now I need my rich razzleberry. And where's my stamp there? I'm leaving these out so that I know to clean them. Okay, and this is "May the beauty of the season fill your heart with joy." And I think it's a lovely sentiment. And I've got something lined up for you tomorrow, and hopefully it works. We've been told it works, but we don't know yet, so I'm going to give it a go tomorrow. So I'm just going to stamp that in the middle. You can heat emboss it if you want. It's entirely up to you. I'm just going to stamp it. I love that sentiment. Put the ink away, Mel, before you get your fingers in it. Bring our card front back in our pocket. And that should just slot into there nicely. And you'll just have the tip showing out the top. So I hope you give that a go. Again, thank you very much for my little charm, Dream Catcher. And it's got a little unicorn on. Yeah, thank you very much for that, although you didn't have to. But it's very much appreciated, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. So I hope you give that a go. I think it looks rather special. And then when we pull our card back out, that's what you reveal, and then you could write your message on the back of it. So I hope you give that a go, and do look out for them dies. They would come in really handy for wraps, for wedding cards, wedding invitations, what have you. So do look out for them. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye.